Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. And as you can tell, it is another Jeep video today. And today we are doing some spark plugs. It's simple maintenance yet somewhat difficult. We have to remove train horn, this guy right here, air hoses, a couple other hose clamps and stuff. But that's what we're gonna do. We got our tools and everything here. Got our spark plugs. Got my new fancy tool. It's the spark plug socket and rotating head, which I would recommend for this repair today, or upgrade, whatever, however you want to say it. So let's jump right into the video. And one more thing, guys, any of these Jeep videos I do, I am not a professional. I am just a kid repairing his car, working on his car, upgrading his car, all the etc. So not a tutorial. This is just me working on my car. So enjoy. And it was only about a minute ago that I realized my lighting in here is awful. And there's no hood light on these Grand Cherokees, so I'm gonna use a couple of these today. So we'll see how those work. Remember guys, safety first. I do know a thing or two. Spark plugs, yeah, just anytime you're in here, unhook the battery, okay? Just unhook the battery. By the way, those work great. All right, back to it. I gotta get this horn out of the way. And then this thing. Let's get it. Alright guys, we got 2 of the ignition coils out and 2 of the spark plugs out right there. I tell you, these little lights are coming in handy. And if you're wondering, this is the 4.7 liter V8 4x4. I don't know if that makes a difference, but these are the numbers you're gonna need. And I did probably get the most expensive ones you can buy, but this 6987 also works for the 3.7 liter V6. So Just an FYI. So anyway, well, we're gonna grab 2 of these out of here and we're gonna get back to the video. Alright, so these are what I just pulled out of the car. I don't know if these are OEM, but it says Platinum Bosch. Platinum Bosch. So, not sure if this is what comes in the car OEM, but I did my research. 80,000 to 140,000 miles. You should change these, and the car just went over 140. And I don't know, it seems they're a little black on the ends there, but I don't know. I don't know. So, we got these guys here, so we're gonna go throw them in the car. And guys, I don't know, but the main reason I'm changing these is not only that I just passed 140,000 miles, but also because I am sensing a bit of throttle lag, especially going into 3rd gear. I'll have my foot about medium way down, and it takes a minute for the car to get up and go, and it finally gets up and goes, but I don't know. So I did some research. It said maybe the ignition coils, but the ignition coils look relatively okay. So for now, we're just going to do the spark plugs, and hopefully that makes a change in the throttle lag. But if you have any other suggestions, let me know down in the comments, because I'm not a professional. So let's get back to the video. Guys, so I just got done with this side here. All the new spark plugs are in there. So now we got to move on to this side, which looks to be a little easier, at least for access, because I don't got a bunch of fuse boxes, a train horn, and blah blah blah. But this seems to be a little bit more easier for access. I just have more wires and tubes on this side, but for the most part it looks easier. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and get this a try. I'm not sure how I feel about this tool though, especially the socket, wherever it went. Let me find it real quick. Okay, I found it. So this is meant for spark plugs, but you guys can't see, but there's a little rubber bushing in there, and pretty much what that does is you take a spark plug here, and if you put it in the spark plug, put the spark plug in the socket, I guess, it's meant to hold it in there so it doesn't come out. But since this is a tiny, skinny cylinder position, you pull too hard on it, and this comes off the actual extension, and then it's stuck. So you kind of just got to wiggle it, and I don't know. But otherwise, this is going great. So we're going to go ahead and do the other side and see how that goes. Alright guys, so it is done. Okay, so I did this side first, and then this side I didn't realize, but it kind of makes sense. This one in the back here is pushed way further back than the one over here, but this one up here is pushed further up than this one, so it's normal. So I just put all the ignition coils back in and made sure they're plugged in, so they're all plugged in, bolted down. And so now all we gotta do, oh yeah, you guys like that? So it doesn't get in my way? Oh yeah. Okay, so now all I gotta do is take the air box, or whatever you wanna call that, slap it back in the car, connect the tubing, 2 bolts and 2 hose clamps, and then the horn, and we can fire this puppy up. Yes! Alright guys, so that's gonna be a wrap. We got the engine bay all put back together, including the Horn Blaster's train horn. So guys, thankfully I won't have to do this for another 140,000 miles, but that's gonna do it for today's video. Let's start it up and pull it out of the garage. Alright. Alright guys, well it doesn't get much better than that. It's running, it sounds great, and I did everything right because there's no check engine light on. There wasn't anyway, like, because I don't know for what reason the check engine light didn't come on for the spark plugs. Maybe because they weren't bad yet, but I'm not sure. But guys, the main reason the check engine light was on is for the O2 sensors, but as you guys know, we already replaced those, so there was no check engine light on for the spark plugs, but I knew they were bad because of a little bit of throttle lag, and we'll have to test that later, but for now, that's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoy. We'll see you guys next time.